Have you met a person that you immediately thought they were beautiful? They were amazing. And I'm not talking aesthetics, I'm not talking clothes or anything like that. I'm talking their vibe. You thought they were so real, right? Everything that they said, the way they said it, was just so natural. They were so relaxed in their body. They felt so at home in their skin, right? And it was and maybe like an immediate attraction or fascination. And it's like, wow, this is so beautiful. And you had an amazing conversation, right? Well, I did. But what happened after a while is that it's almost like the stronger the connection or the depth of the connection we started to have, this irritation started to come out of me. And it really didn't make any sense. It's like, no, everything is a yes. Why is my body reacting with this fuzz? Like yes, it was just an irritation. Like, okay, now I need a break. And I came home because I haven't really felt anything like that, especially that clear or that strong. And I didn't know what it was. Like, what is this? All of a sudden, we had such a great conversation. And after sitting with myself for a little bit, I realized, wow, that person was so unapologetic, authentic, that immediately I recognized that, and it's like, wow, I see you, you're so beautiful. But then my body reacted. All my parts, which still need to get to that level of authenticity, were reacting. And it was almost like I was trying to rationalize something negative about this person, right? Some type of dirt, some type of to equalize, right? That comparison came out. Well, maybe they're not that great. But I stopped it, like I would not allow those thoughts, because it's like, no, I see the beauty in this person. But my body, right, that those instincts, those unhealed biology of us reacted. And then I remembered, and it was okay, right? Like I laughed. I just sat with myself and healing, but I was amazed at this whole display of me recognizing a person like that, but then my body reacting. The whole thing, it was pretty beautiful and pretty amazing, the whole thing, right? And then I turned it around and I looked at all these other situations in my life where people were irritated with me, or they were sometimes okay at the beginning, and then they got rude with me, just for me to either for me or for them to just go away. Or some people were just from the beginning completely avoiding me. And how many times I took that personal, right? Like, oh, maybe I said something, and I would dwell in that, right? Or trying to fit in because somebody had a fit with me. And these people, have not gotten to this level of observation, self-awareness to realize, oh, they're just these reactions that the body still has. It's still going to react, maybe not quite immediately, but after a while, being in an aura with a lot more light, that body is gonna show off whatever programs it has, right? And that was such a beautiful reminder for me to not take events like that personal, and for me to not spend all this time and energy dissecting and trying to mold myself back into, oh, these people don't really like me. They don't jive with me. Well, let me lower my vibrations so we can be friends. Right? That's That definitely was my tendency. It's kind of hurtful and it's lonely sometimes to be authentic, because your aura is much larger, it is much more powerful, and it can be very difficult for people around you. But holding that, right, to this year, 2024, is the year of strength. And we do have to hold into that strength of ours and keep with the progress that we've made and be okay with that for a little bit longer. Hopefully everybody else gets to rise, right? We are in such a pretty big imbalance, and a lot of people are going to catch up, but it's just another reminder to stay strong, be accepting of who you are, be accepting of everybody else who is still working hard. It's a little bit of a tough time while we're between worlds, but hopefully this will give you the inspiration to hold that strength, hold that authenticity, and recognize the beauty in all,